Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm here with the seventh part of this questionnaire. In this presentation, I will discuss some questions from taxonomy and plant embryology. Let's start. The question is the newly collected specimen which is used as substitute when the original type material is missing in a herbarium is designated as. Our options are holotype, lectotype, neotype, or syntype. So this question is when the original type material is missing, means type specimen. In nomenclature we use one type that is called type specimen or nomenclatural type. So it is the original plant specimen which is selected by author as nomenclatural type, means जिसके बेस कैरेक्टर के बेस के ऊपर किसी भी जीनस और स्पीशीज का नाम होता है, that specimen is known as type specimen. So when this type is missing and all the original material from that plant is missing, so we use one new plant as a holotype, or we can say type specimen. So the term used for that is neotype. उसे कहा था neotype. Holotype is a specimen or illustration used by author or designated by him or her as nomenclatural type. So this is the original plant material जो कि रेफरेंस की तरह यूज़ किया जाता है किसी भी प्लांट को आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए और उसका नॉमेनक्लेचर रखने के लिए. देन नेक्स्ट इज लेक्टोटाइप. लेक्टोटाइप इज अ स्पेसिमेन और इलस्ट्रेशन सेलेक्टेड फ्रॉम ओरिजिनल मटेरियल. इसको भी उसी सेम मटेरियल से लिया जाता है जिससे होलोटाइप को लिया गया है टू सर्व एज नॉमेनक्लेचरल टाइप. ये भी सर्व करेगा एज नॉमेनक्लेचरल टाइप, बट व्हेन नो होलोटाइप वाज इंडिकेटेड एट द टाइम ऑफ पब्लिकेशन और इज मिसिंग. जब होलोटाइप इंडिकेट नहीं किया गया है, जब पब्लिकेशन की गई है, या फिर जो होलोटाइप है दैट इज मिसिंग, सो देन वी यूज दिस टर्म लेक्टोटाइप विच इज अ पार्ट ऑफ दैट सेम प्लांट मटेरियल फ्रॉम विच वी हैव बॉट दिस holotypes. Then we use the term lectotype. Next is isotype. So isotype is the duplicate specimen of holotype. This duplicate of holotype is known as isotype. Next comes syntype. So if a syntype is any one of two or more specimens cited by author when no holotype was designated. So दो या तीन जो specimens हैं उनमें से एक को यूज़ किया जाता है for nomenclatural type when no holotype was designated, or any one of the two or more specimens simultaneously designated as type. तो इनमें से इन दो या दो से ज़्यादा specimens में से किसी एक को type specimen consider किया जाता है, so that is known as syntype. Next is paratype. So paratype is a specimen or illustration cited in protolog that is neither the holotype nor the isotype nor the syntype. So in तीनों ही category में ये fall नहीं करते, that is called paratype. If two or more specimens were simultaneously designated as the types. जब दो और दो से ज़्यादा specimens को simultaneously type consider किया जाता है, then we use this term as paratype. Next is neotype. So that was the answer of this question. So it is a specimen or illustration cited in protolog selected to serve as nomenclatural type. इसे as a nomenclatural type ये select करेंगे as long as all the material on which the name of taxon was based is missing. So जो भी original material that is missing, then we use a new plant material, and this new plant material is used as the type specimen. So at that case we use the term neotype. So when a holotype or a previously designated lectotype has been lost or destroyed, and it can be shown that all other original material differs taxonomically from the destroyed type, a neotype may be selected to preserve the uses established by the previous typification. The next question, the exine of pollen grain comprises of, our options are lignocellulose, pectin and cellulose, pollen kit, or sporopollen. So the exine is made up of this hard or durable substance which is known as sporopollen. This is very durable substance which covers the which forms the part of exine. The next, this pollen kit, ये present होता है sporopollen के बाहर, and it helps in attachment of pollen grains to the insect body. The next, pectin and cellulose, it forms a part of intine. So intine की जो composition that is made up of pectin and cellulose. So this is the diagram of pollen grain. It consists of this outer covering which is known as exine, and the inner thin membrane which is known as intine. So this exine is made up of sporopollen and intine is made up of lignocellulopectin and cellulose. There are some spaces where this exine is not present, so that these are the points from where pollen tube can arise. That is, these are known as germ pores. इन्हें कहा था germ pores. So intine, that is the inner layer, it consists of primarily cellulose and pectin. तो ये बना होता है pectin और cellulose से. And exine जो कि outer layer, that is composed of highly decay resistant chemical substance जिसे कहा जाता है sporopollenin. So this is the detailed structure of pollen grain. This green bar shows the inner membrane of pollen grain, that is called intine. Inner layer of pollen grain, that is made up of cellulose, hemicellular and callose, and the outer this structure which is made up of sporopollen, that is exine, and it is most durable chemical substance present on this earth surface. Then out of this the cavities are filled with this fatty substance जो कि sticky होता है, and this is known as pollen kit, and it helps in attachment to the insect body. जो pollen grain है उसकी attachment to the insect body, this is known as pollen kit. So this is this outer structure, outline of structure of pollen grain. That is pollen grain's layers. That the next question is binomials with identical genus name and specific epithets are called. Our options are tautonym, synonym, homonym or basionym. So its right answer is tautonym. Tautonym means जिसमें species और genus का नाम identical होता है, but in case of ICN जो nomenclature यूज होता है botany में, उसमें ये जो tautonyms हैं they are not used, applicable नहीं होते हैं ये in case of botanical nomenclature. So firstly homonym, synonyms identical to accepted, the correct name. So इसमें जो scientists हैं they use the same names at different times. Like we have this Erythricium hispidum used by Philippi in 1860, then Erythricium hispidum used by Berkeley in 1862. So next is tautonym, binomial in which genus and specific epithet are identical. इसमें genus और species का identical होता है, so that nomenclature is not accepted in case of ICN जो International Code of Nomenclature है botany के लिए, उसमें ये applicable नहीं होते हैं tautonyms. Like we have this example, that is Helianthus. So these names are not used in case of botanical nomenclature, would be tautonym, and is illegitimate, means it is not legal name. Then Ziziphus. So this is tautonym and is not permitted in case of botanical nomenclature. Next is basionym. So basionym is the name which is transferred from the earlier discovered genus to the name of a new plant species. Means some scientists give the name to a plant and later on that name was given to other plant. Like we have this plant, that is Sedum variegata. So this was the earlier name. Then Watson gave this name to this plant, Sedum variegata. Later on it was transferred to genus, that is Dudleya by Moran, and it is a new species name, and its new species name is Dudleya variegata. Species name is same, but the genus name was changed. So this was the name assigned by Watson, and again it was corrected by Moran. So that is known as basionym, on which the name was based. Next we have another examples like synonym. So it is a rejected name by a particular author or author. Synonymous indicated in brackets. For example, we have this example, that is Melasma laurina. So it was used for the plant that is called, this was the name that it was used as for Rus laurina. So it is known as synonymous name, it is written in the bracket. So why rejected? Because it is illegitimate because of taxonomic judgment. So these are some of the terms which are related to this terminology in case of nomenclature. Next we have some suffixes which are used for particular rank in the taxonomical category. So we have some endings for the particular rank. Like so firstly we have this division. For division we use the term phyta, and for class we use the suffix that is opsida. Then comes order. For order, we use the suffix that is ales. For example, we have this astrales, then family is AC, astraceae, then subfamily oide, asteroide, then tribe, that is EA, hali, and thei, then subtribe, that is NA, then genus name is Helianthus, then subgenus is Helianthus again, section Helianthus, species Helianthus annuus, species in annuus, then subspecies again annuus, and varieties again annuus. So this is how we assign the name to a particular taxon. So this is, I have already discussed, holotype, that is one specimen or illustration designated by author that will serve as nomenclatural type, means जिसके ऊपर based होगा plant का नाम, genus or species का नाम. Then isotype, that is a duplicate of holotype. Then lectotype, the specimen designated as nomenclatural type if no holotype is available or indicated by author. जब कोई भी holotype नहीं है, that was not indicated by, then we use another material that is called lectotype. And syntype, a specimen that is cited in the original description when no holotype was designated by author. The next question, the study of application statistical methodology to analyze biological variations, correlations, and regression in biological measurement is called as, our options are biometrics, numerical taxonomy, taximetrics, operational taxonomic units. So its right answer is biometrics. It is also known as biostatistics. So biostatistics, or it is also known as biometry, is the application of statistics to wide range of topics in biology. It has particular application to medicines and agriculture. So next is numerical taxonomy. Numerical taxonomy is a branch of taxonomy that helps to classify the organism based on their differences and similarities. तो इसमें हम numerical data use करते हैं organism को identify करने के लिए by using mathematical methods like assigning numbers to the characteristics, etc. Like we have the keys that we used in taxonomy. It also helps in studying the lineage and evolution of organisms. So these are the benefits of numerical taxonomy. Next, numerical taxonomy is also known as taximetrics. इसी का जो part that is taximetrics, by which relationships between the plant species or those within the groups of species are determined quantitatively and depicted graphically. So this is another method to measure the degree of molecular similarity of like we have this DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid molecules in different plants. So by using these data of molecular level, we can classify the plants with high accuracy. Next comes OTUs, that is operational taxonomic unit. So this OTU is an operational definition used to classify groups of closely related individuals. जो closely related individuals हैं उनको classify करने के लिए ये technique use होती है. This term was originally introduced in 1963 by Robert S. Sokal and Peter H. So this is used for classifying. The next question, the temperate grassland of South America are known as, जो grassland है South America उनके लिए हम term use करते हैं prairies, steppes, pampas, wells. So its right answer is, this is South America. This is the map, world map, and this is South America. So the correct term used for this grassland is pampas. So we have different grasslands. In Asia and Europe, we use the term steppes and taiga. In North America, we use the name for grassland as prairies. In South America, we use the term pampas, then llanos and cerrados. Then in Africa, we use the term savanna and velds. In Australia, we use the term rangeland and downs. So there are different terms used for various grassland in different part of the world. So grassland are known by different names in different regions. Like we have tropical grassland, like East Africa, we use the term savanna. Brazil, we use the term campos. Venezuela, we use the term llanos. So these are the part of South America again, but they have asked temperate grassland. So temperate grassland in Argentina, we use pampas. So this is again part of South America. In North America, we use the term prairie. In South Africa, the term used is veld. In Asia, this term used steppe, and Australia, we use the term dun. So there are various terms used for various grassland in different regions. So this was all about for our today's discussion. Hope you'll get some benefit from this. Have a nice day.